العالمين والصلاة والسلام على من بعث رحمة للعالمين محمد رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We seek His help and His forgiveness. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to give us mercy. Allah to accept our Ramadan and give us many years to come, inshaAllah. And Allah to bless our life. If you have a long life and Allah bless you to do good things in the long life, that's a good. خيركم من طال عمره وحسن عمله. The best among you is the one who has a long life and he did the righteous deed. We ask Allah to bless our life. Allah to forgive any brothers and sisters that precede us to the Akhirah. We ask Allah to give them Jannatul Firdaus. Amin ya Rabbal Alameen. Our reminder still in Imaratul Masajid. Imaratul Masajid. Imaratul Masajid. Taking care of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Taking care of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yesterday we come across to our dars that those who taking care the house of Allah, those are the people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We mentioned that Anas radiallahu anhu says that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that those that Allah has blessed them to take care of Masajidullah, those are the people of Allah. Those are the people of Allah. So we ask Allah to make that easy for us. It was narrated in Bukhari and Muslim, and the hadith is by Abu Huraira. And Abu Huraira, it is a famous Sahabi. It is a famous Sahabi. I think most of you knows Abu Huraira. Maybe even the first Sahabi that for you to know his name is Abu Huraira. Is among the companions, those who memorize or narrated their hadith from Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because he spent most of the time with the Prophet in the masjid, in his masjid. He says, أن الإنسان إذا تودع في بيته وأسبغ الوضوء ثم خرج من بيته إلى المسجد لا يخرجه إلا الصلاة لا يخطو خطوة إلا رفع الله له بها درجة وحط عنه بها خطيئة أو كما قال. He says that the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that if a person perform the wudu ablution, if a person perform the wudu in his house, you took wudu in your house, then exit his house for a masjid, and nothing has caused him to leave his house except the prayers, he does not take a step except Allah raise him a level and Allah forgive his sins for him. Allah forgive his sins for him. This is the hadith. Beautiful. Last 2 days we were talking about Imaratul Masajid, taking care of the masajid. فيه إمارة الحسية وفيه الإمارة المعنوية. الحسية, taking care of the masjid حسيا, is to build the house of Allah, is to clean the house of Allah, is to paint the house of Allah, is to bring the needs of people in the house of Allah, either food, water, money, anything. But also, if we build the house of Allah and nobody came to pray, we did not take care of the masajid. The masajid needs the brothers to come and pray. Anything that we do in our daily life, we want to know the results of the action or the word that we are saying. If we know before we say it, there's no benefit of saying it or doing it, we're going to leave it. Like you heard that this place, they need people to work for them. They're hiring people for the work. I think the first thing that you're going to ask, how much is paid? How much they pay? You're going to work, but the result of this work is how much you're going to make, either weekly and how much you're going to make monthly. That will encourage you to go and do the application, then to work there. If one of you been told today, this place or this company, they're looking for people to work for them, but they want you to work for them a 1 month free. Every 1 month they pay you 1 week check. Will you accept it? Nobody accept that, right? Unare, you don't accept that? Nobody will accept that. But if they tell you every week, let's say the standard pay in New York City here, let's say if you are 500 to 800, you're good. You're good. So now they want you to come and work for 6 days, but your pay is going to be 150 a week. That's nothing. But if they say, okay, you're going to work 4 days from 8 a.m. just to 3 p.m. and you're getting 1,500 a week. Let's wait Imam to say, okay, we have application here, inshallah. This job start at 8 and finish by 3, and your pay is $1,500 a week. I don't think that day you're going to pray Isha in that masjid. People are not going to wait for the Isha. Right? So for you to know the reward of the deed you're going to do before you fell into it, that will encourage you to do more. So look what the Prophet ﷺ is saying about those who come to pray in the masjid. Who come to pray in the masjid. He says, the person, if a person perform the ablution, you took wudu in your house. You take wudu in your house. Yes, you build the house of Allah. You do the decoration, everything nice. Now let's say in the Fajr, only maybe 3 people. Zuhr, you have like a 5. Asr, people busy 3. Maghrib maybe 10. Isha maybe 8. You did not build a house. Because you build it, the imara, you have to come and pray and get a dance from it. So now, whoever take wudu in the house, you took wudu in your house and you exit, you come out from your house. Your intention is to go to pray in the masjid. And nothing bring you out from your house except the salat. Nothing bring you out except to go and take wudu. Like let's say you are sitting, it's almost time for the zuhur. You can pray home. No one can prevent you from praying home. But you took wudu. The masjid might be far from you. You took wudu, you dress nice, and you walk. Your intention is just to go pray and come back home. Or just to go pray, go back to your business. This is what the hadith is talking about. Why? Because most of us, if you see us in a masjid,
something is there. Maybe you're looking for someone, the person say, I'm always at the masjid 120. Now you're gonna come to meet that person. Now it's a Maghrib. You're not gonna stay outside, you have to pray. But you did not come to pray, you come to meet the person. Your salat, if it's good, is accepted. But this hadith does not apply to you. Or you did not come from your house to pray. You did not come. Your intention was, I just want to come to meet the brothers. If you come to pray, you're going to meet the brothers. But your intention, long time, I will say, I just want to come to meet them. Hadith say, ثُمَّ خَرَجَ مِنْ بَيْتِهِ لَا يُخْرِجُهُ. Nothing take you out from your house except the salat. What is the reward of that? لا يخطو خطوة. لا يخطو خطوة. You will not take any footstep from your house to here. Count it. How many steps you're going to take? Any step you take, Allah going to raise you as a daraja. Allah going to give you daraja. And the value and the last high of the daraja, only Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows. There's a reward and there's a daraja. It's two different things. There's a reward and there's a daraja. Allah said you will give you one daraja.
What's different?
It's different. We're not there today. I thought you no question today. All right? Next question you will say. There's a daraja and there's a reward. Any food you take, there's a one daraja for you. The reward is there normally, but this additional pay is a daraja. And any food you put down, Allah going to raise one of your sins. I don't know if you understand. Like when you took wudu from your house, let's make it Fajr. Maybe Fajr is the most difficult. Fajr or Isha, I think, right? Which one is difficult? About 5 daily prayer? Fajr, right? Then followed by Isha, then Asr, then that's it? Okay. So let's take a Fajr and Isha. There's a dalil for that. He says, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, the most two difficult prayer on the hypocrite is what? Isha and the Fajr. If you see you praying Fajr most of the time in the Jama'ah, you pray Isha most of the time in the Isha, you might be fine. But Isha, because that's the time you finish eating your big meal. You're feeling lazy on the couch. It's difficult. You know, maybe the guy just say the NBA going to start, the game going to start. You don't want to miss that, right? I'm sorry, my brother. No, you just pass it. Why are people looking at? I didn't say Mohammed name. Mohammed is my friend. So, oh, you're waiting for a show. I know you remember back home in Africa, right? There's a series that they put. I think it's a Brazilian series, like let's not say this name in the camera, like a Dona Benja and all this thing. You know what I'm talking about, right? All this Dynasty. Some of you watched Dynasty before, right?
Yeah.
So you see those things. Most of the time they put it on the prayer time, either Maghrib or Isha. Even today. You will see Chokorba is saying, I will Seli. That's the time this is going to start. And you are dying for you have to watch it. I remember we used to unplug the TV, take it to the room, to lock the door for us to watch the series. And it's a time of the Salah. They prepare all this for you to take you away from Allah. Wallahi. To take you away from the Allah. So it's for you now to make sure that you fight a shaitan. Now, he said the most difficult project on a hypocrite is the Isha and the Fajr. Try. No, even every day you can. At least, we have a 7 days a week. Make sure you do 4 Fajr on the Jama'ah. Unless you are far from the masjid and there's a question of safety. Don't kill yourself. وَلَا تُلْقُوا بِأَيْدِيكُمْ إِلَى التَّهَلُكَ. Don't use your own hand to kill yourself. I want to pray Fajr in the masjid. You know the road is not safe, it's dark or something like that. You're going to say, oh, I'm trying to practice the sunnah. No, you're killing yourself. Stay home to be safe. Right? But if not, make sure you pray at least 4 days Fajr on the Jama'ah, then you have a good week. Then you have a good week. And Isha, same thing. If you can do seven days, that's the best one. Prophet ﷺ, if you see a man always in the masjid, witness for him that is a mu'min. The one always in the masjid, he said a believer to witness for him that it is a mu'min. So how many times do we come to the masjid? Maybe if we got a ticket and your court date is getting close, now we're going to start praying regularly. And we're going to start putting some in the bags. Even sometimes it might be 10 and 20. But once the judgment is over, either you're guilty or not guilty, bye-bye to the masjid until next ticket again. That's wrong. Allah says, if you call Allah, if you keep Allah in your mind, when the things are easy for you, when a difficult comes, you don't have to worry to say Allah will do it for you. But if you have to wait until when you really need Allah to call Allah for assistance, you're going to call Allah a lot of time. So let's come to Allah. Let's come to Allah. Let's come to the house of Allah. When you come, the machine that we have or the policy we have, once you step out from your apartment, you lock the door, count your step from your house into your enter masjid. Can it? You take 1 step, can it? 2 steps, can it? How much is that? Let's say 500 steps. You take it from here. That's the closest, right? 500 steps. And each step is a reward. Not only one reward, it's 10. And as Allah promised, each reward, Allah going to make it grow for you. That's a reward. And different from the daraja, which is bigger than reward. That's just coming. Right? And second, 500 steps. By this 500 steps, when you take it, you're going to put it down. Each time you put it down, one of your sins is being raised. Your sins is being raised. It's like when you come out from your apartment, Allah is giving a raise to a malaika, stand by the bar of your sins. If you take 1 step, you raise 1. Another step, you raise 1. Another step, you raise 1. So, during a year, 365, you do most of your prayer in the masjid, walking back and forth. Think, how many sins you're going to have left between you and Allah? We're not talking about the money you take from your brother, you don't want to pay back. That doesn't raise that. That's between you and him. You got to pay that. Right? You got to pay that. Because if Allah says, "Tajtanibu kaba'ira ma tunhauna anhu nukaffir ankum sayyi'atikum." If you stay away from the major sins, that's the condition. You watch yourself to try your best not to touch the major sins. Allah going to forgive the little mistake that you do sometimes. But that's between you and Allah. But the one between you and the servant of Allah, that you have to pay back. That you have to pay back. That's only Fajr. About the Zuhr, about Asr, about Maghrib, about Isha. You come to the Fajr, after the Fajr, Imam give a lecture, you listen to it. We never know. Maybe those malaika, your name is mentioned in the Fajr to Allah. And you get a new knowledge. And you get rewarded. Be patient for waiting for the lecture at the Fajr. And the Zuhr you can. You put a $2, $5. I'm not saying to put a $2. You put a $20 in the bag. Or you put $100 in the bag. You walk away. After you come, you pray, you put a $10. Maghrib you come, you stay, you wait for the Maghrib and for the Isha until Isha finish. You didn't now go out and you have wudu, you only doing zikr. Subhanallah, walhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, akbar. Or you reading the Quran. Or Imam is giving a speech. Or you are sitting as a brothers giving advice to each other. Or two people are in the fight. You are turned to talk in between them. You did zikr in the masjid between a Maghrib and Isha, you wait for it. That's another value that Prophet ﷺ spoke about that. So it's like your day, 24 hours, you put it together and you give your kids to Allah. That's the good day. Good day is now when you go outside. You know, sometimes they tell us, if you want to travel, when you go outside, the first person you see if it's a lady, it's not a good day for you. Don't travel. Or the first person you say is a pregnant. Or the first thing you see is a chicken or thing, it's not a good day for you. The good day for you as a believer, if you pray 5 daily prayers in the masjid, that's a good day for you. If you can, maybe try. I miss only one. we can understand that. Only 2, we can understand that. Only 3, no, you fail. Don't say only. 3 is too much really. Let's try. Especially if you have a masjid in your neighborhood. Some of the scholars give the hadith say that whoever heard the azan from the neighborhood masjid, you hear the azan and you don't come and pray, fala salata lahu. Some of the scholars explain if 40 house, let's say 40 building from the right side of the masjid, 40 building from the left side of the masjid, 40 building behind the masjid, 40 building in front of the masjid. If it's a story, 40 story. This you can hear the azan. If you are like a 40 building away from the masjid, you must come and pray to the masjid. But sometimes we're facing the masjid. We're taking our car, people are getting to pray Fajr or any kind of prayer. I'm gonna go. You take the car and go. The first customer take you to the Connecticut. You don't pray Zuhr, even Asr, maybe you don't pray on time. So when we build the masjid, taking care of the masjid is to come and pray in the masjid. Then we became people of Allah. This is how it's talking about. So when you're home, you're free. Make sure, try, force yourself. It's difficult. You love your wife, you love your children. The show is there. You're on the phone, you're talking to mommy. Tell them, listen, it's 30 minutes before the salah. We gotta go pray. I gotta go pray. Get up, get in the bathroom, take wudu nicely, get prepared. Wear a nice clothes. Walk, come to the masjid. By the time you come and make dua, when you come out, say Bismillah, tawakkaltu ala Allah, wala hawla wala quwwata illa billah. Then you start reciting the dua that you do on your way to come to the masjid. Allahumma inni a'udhu bika an azilla aw uzalla aw adilla aw udalla aw ujhala aw yuj'ala aliyya ila akhir al-hadith. Dua. You say this dua and you enter the masjid. When you enter the masjid, you say the dua. Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Allahumma aftah li abwab rahmatik. I think that's the dua, right? Allahumma aftah li abwab rahmatik. Then you enter. Salamu alaikum. Slowly. Not loudly. Low. Because people might be doing zikr. Or you don't have to. Then when you walk in, don't sit down. Pray 2 rakah. Greet the masjid. That's the greeting of the masjid. Those who want to Hajj and Umrah, when we get in the haram, to greet the haram, what do? Is it 4 rakah or 6 rakah? In our regular masajid, when we get in, the sunnah of our Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam is to pray 2 rakah to greet the masjid before you sit down. And these 2 rakah, you can do it anytime. We know there's no nafila between Asr and the Maghrib, of course. But these 2 greeting is exception from it. You can do it anytime. That's our regular masjid everywhere in the world. But in Mecca, in Saudi Arabia, inside the haram, how many rakah you pray? When you get in there, because it's different from for ours 2 rakah. But when you get in there, how many rakah you pray in the haram once you get in there to greet the masjid there? That's the question. How many rakah you pray there to greet the masjid? How many rakah? Some people, when they answer, I don't take it. How many rakah? Those who didn't go yet. Those who went, they know it. Okay, come on, it's a tawaf. Once you get in the haram, to greet the masjid, you have to do tawaf 14 times, right? It's 14 times? 7, thank you. It's a 7 time. You do 7 times, then you greet the masjid. But if it's not there, even masjid al-Nabawi is a 2 rakah to greet. When you greet the masjid, it's not time for salat yet, sit down on the side. They make azan, right? They make azan, right? You want to read the Quran, is good. But the best thing for you is to continue making dua for yourself until you come. It's the best time to make a dua. When the salat is, okay, when the salat is 10 o'clock, let's say 1 o'clock, right? You get in the masjid, 45, they make azan. You have a 5 or 10 minutes before they pray. Make sure you take that opportunity to make dua. I'm not saying reading Quran that time is not good. But make sure you get advantage of that time. Because it's the time, Shuhid Allahu bil ijabah. It's the time that Allah answers our dua. We have a lot of problems. Dua. All right? Anytime they make azan, between azan and iqama, make sure you make dua, especially when it's raining hard. When it's raining hard, it's very good, especially in the Ramadan, especially when you break in your fast, especially late at the night. Those times, make sure you target them. When you meet one of them, say your problem them and walk away. Maybe one of these places, Allah will to accept your dua. Who knows? Only Allah knows. If not, you don't have nothing to say. Just sit down and quiet. Think about ayatullah. This is blessing. I was able to come to the masjid and pray. Oh, Allah bless us. Look at me sitting in the masjid, fan AC. Allah, just think about it. It's good. It's a good thing. So, he says, if you take one khutwa, one step, Allah going to give you darajah. If you put down, Allah going to raise one sins from you. One sins from you. But this only apply to the one who attends from his house to come pray in the masjid. To come pray in the masjid. So let's try to do it is good. And if you have a child over 7, always make sure that you bring him to the masjid with you. You are training this child to come to the masjid. But if you know this child will not listen to you, he don't sit there, keep running, leave it home. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem for you. So let's understand this hadith. It is about Imaratul Masajid. When we build the masajid, we have to come and pray to take care. If you build it nicely, you put everything inside, and we don't pray inside, it's a 1 line, 2 line, that's not an Imaratul Masjid. We ask Allah to give us ability to take care of the masajid of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now,
you say walking from your house to the masjid, you go to work. How about walking from the masjid to your house?
yeah, it's back and forth. Yeah, back and forth. It's a round trip. Coming and going back. Coming and going back. Yeah. خلاص? Then we make our plan. No, Fajr is 4:20. Yeah, 4:20. 4:20, yeah. Huh? 4:20. Imam Yara, they talk about it after Asr. I don't know what they say.
That's where
Yeah. Yesterday maybe they might change it to the tomorrow.
he was telling about it also.
Yeah, that's why they say. They might change it to the tomorrow. Yeah, so learn this. Any other question about the Salah? We good? Huh?
Ahí era, angkata.
Oh, yeah.